What's going on, everybody? I'm working on a free sample kit. So I have this computer, and it's literally like 20 years old. I've had it since I was like a teenager, like eighth grade, ninth grade. And it has some really, really old programs that I used to used to like create all the music that I was making in the 2000s. If you haven't checked out the video that I released on New Year's, check that out because that's kind of talking about all the music and all the stuff that I was doing, art and stuff that I was making back in the 2000s and 2010s and stuff like that, even a little bit in the 90s and stuff. So I actually have one of these really old computers open and some really old programs open, and I'm going through here trying to make some like legitimate like 2000 sounding sample kits, and that's what we're just kind of having fun doing that right now. That's kind of what I'm doing this afternoon, and I figured I would just go live while I do it and just have fun. All the sounds that I'm going to be playing today, I'm eventually going to make like a cool little sample kit that'll be up on my Bandcamp. You guys can just have all this stuff for free, like high quality wave format, so you can, make your own big beat, break beat, whatever you want to do with it. Boom bap kind of sound and stuff. I'm going for something that sounds like, Beastie Boys, Fatboy Slim, The Crystal Method, Chemical Brothers, like that kind of stuff. Stuff that's really focused on break beats and that kind of stuff. The cool thing about this is that it's not break beats that are from any type of like old school sample packs. They are like, I guess essentially there's this one program specifically called Magix that had all these like cool little booms and clicks and just different little samples of things that you can like put together and make cool stuff. So I put a bunch of cool things together when I was younger, and like I haven't really been on this computer in a few years. And I'm actually going to be building a new computer this year. My friend and I are like building a new PC, and so I figured I would just like coming through here, this really old computer of mine, and just pick out a bunch of cool things that I made when I was younger and just make them available, sort of like how I do with my vector assets, only this time it'll be like wave assets, sound assets. Because I make just as much music as I do visual stuff. It's just, I'd say I do the visual stuff more for a living, and the music stuff's more for fun on the side. It kind of heightens the experience of the visual stuff. So yeah, I want to just throw out a cool sample pack for like everybody on the Discord to have. So that's what I'm working on today for a little bit. Yeah, so we're just going live and having a fun time with that. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Probably won't be on for like too long, but yeah, just kind of going through some of these like drum samples and different things like that. you guys a visual of what this looks like on my screen. So this is Magix Music Maker, and I used to use it all the time in like 2005, 2006, 2007, around that era. I was using this a lot, and it has all kinds of cool, like, legitimate from the era, like 2000 sounding, like, drum and bass, big beat sounding kind of clips and stuff. And you can just like chop up all these little bits right here based on the numbers. So like I can clear that out, and I can just turn that down, mute that. So this is pretty much how I made all of my beats for, like, if you were watching that video that I put out a few weeks ago where I was talking about CBZL and stuff, this is pretty much how I made all of the CBZL beats, just doing stuff like this. We have a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, and then I usually put a little stop right there so we just get the bass and the snare. So yeah, this computer is so old, but I've kept it around all these years because I actually really like Magix Music Maker, specifically for, honestly, it's great for doing like audio recordings. It's a lot like there's this program that we used to use back in the day called what was it called? It was for recording like vocals and stuff. What was it called? Magix is pretty much just like that. Gosh, it's been like 15 years. Yeah, it's just really, really easy for essentially recording little things like that. We've got like this little thing, so we can pretty much go to our like advanced settings and do like a mono recording and just like that. I don't have all my stuff like set up right now, but right there is everything. So like I could just hit the record button. I could like talk into this microphone right here. And it's got a really, really clean, I know it's really old, it's like ancient, but it's got a pretty cool old school, oh, what up, Warehouse Radio? It's got a cool little old school EQing kind of thing on it. And I just really enjoy using this. One thing that I'd always do is like go to our, what is it? I think put this on like normal, so our gain, like normalize things, come up here, play around a little bit with the EQing. Actually, you get some pretty clean recordings out of this thing. I know it's ancient, but I mean, that is the truth. I will stand by it. All right, so what else do we want to play with? All right, I'm gonna turn this back around here and actually play around with stuff. But yeah, so that's what I'm playing with right now. Some old school stuff. Really, really old school stuff. I need to get a new, what's it called? A new mouse for this computer, because this thing, it's really strange. It like, kind of hard to use, to be honest. I don't know why this thing is not setting up. It was just fine a minute ago. Now we're good. All these like really, really old sounds. These sound like they're from the 80s. They don't even sound like they're from the 2000s. All right. I probably should have thought this whole thing out a little bit better before I sat up to go live, but I was like, you know, I'm recording this stuff. I'll just put my phone up and just let you guys observe what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm just having fun, just goofing off right now. Essentially, I'm going to make a bunch of these little like beats like by themselves available. They'll be like little samples, and I think I'm gonna make them all around like 120 BPM, most likely. Some of them might be a little bit different, but overall, I think that's what it'll be. And I'm gonna try to include like as many little like drum samples and little goofy things as I can, so that it's a worthwhile sample kit, and it's planning on it to be like totally free. So that is the plan. Have a fun little 90s, 2000s drum and bass, big beat, break beat kind of sample kit kind of thing. I really should have thought this whole thing out before going live, right? Oh, that happens. So we'll just hold it and just have fun and do it like that. Actually, we're gonna turn it around so you guys can see what we're working on. So I think what we'll do now, I have a CD in here, and let's see what all's on it. I think we have some really cool like brass stabs that I've used over and over all throughout the years. Let's see if this works. Nope, that's not the one. That doesn't sound bad, but it's not the one I think I'm gonna use. Oh, that's it. This is what we're going for. Let's turn this down. I think these are samples of people talking. Yeah, we are not going to be playing with that right now. That's too goofy. Yeah, we do not want that. There are some cool little like things that we're going to play around with though. Oh yeah, good looks, Epic. I probably should have said something on Discord, right? Hold on, you know what I'm gonna do? Actually, you've already done it. You've already told everybody on Discord, so thank you, Epic, for doing that. I kind of goofed by not really figuring out how I was gonna set this thing up before I decided to live stream, but you know, whatever. All right, I kind of like that, but at the same time, I'm not crazy about it. So let's try something else. Oh, there's chops are still there. There we go. So that's like a fun little beat. We can chop it all kinds of fun different ways. See, I'm just chopping up some fun beats and just having a fun time with this. Trying to decide exactly how I'm going to put together this kit, because essentially I want to make a fun audio kit very similar to the vector kits that I've been doing, only this time it'll be waves instead of vectors, you know what I mean? But free and fun and easy to use. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out like maybe keeping everything at 1 BPM and maybe having like maybe 20 different like drum sample kind of things and like 20 different cool like sounds that all kind of work together is sort of what I'm thinking about doing. And I'm making it all on a computer that's 20 years old that I've been using since on and off since I was like a kid, specifically a lot when I was younger and a little bit here and there. I think I was saying earlier, I do a little bit of voiceover stuff. Sometimes I do commercial stuff for like companies that I work for and stuff where they need like voiceovers for commercials or little things where like you might call a company and the voice that picks up is me. So on the occasion that I do work like that, I actually use this really old program to do my audio vocal recording because it's like, I mean, I've been using it for so long and it's really easy to get a really clean, high quality like wave file of like your voice. So I use this thing quite a bit, less now than I used to, but still I use it on the occasion. So playing around in here, trying to figure out some ways that I can make some cool free stuff and expand what I'm doing this year. Last year, it was like, you know, a ton of vector assets, and we're going to be doing a ton more of that this year, but wanted to get a little bit more into the audio stuff. So 2021, I did all kinds of music, video stuff. I was doing a lot of fun music stuff. 2022, it was all graphics, and I think 2023, I want to just blend them all and do music and graphics. So that's the goal, and right now, we getting funky on the beats, you feel me? think I like that sound, but maybe I don't. That happens, you know? That's why I like that sound. What else can I do with that? This almost has like a ritzy kind of feel, like that, like a Sonic Casino Night kind of vibe. Kind of like that. How do you guys like that? Is that cool? I can't decide if I even like that. Like I like the breakbeat on it, but I don't know if I even like the little. Well, I guess I like the stab. That's a really cool like stab sample. That I like that. I don't know how much I like this little glitzy casino night kind of sounding thing. Yeah, I don't know if I like that sound in this. Maybe that kind of works. I don't know. What the fuck is going on? There we go. Cool. So we still got that little thing going on. obnoxious. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm actually kind of feeling this a little bit now. Yo. So I forgot I had to do laundry, and yeah, I had some laundry that I need to throw in the dryer. So yeah, this has been Making a Beat. It's been pretty fun. I'll probably start doing this a little bit more frequently. I want to start live streaming. So that is what I'm going to start doing this year. We'll probably do it like once a week. I'll probably start using Twitch at some point. But for right now, we're just here on YouTube. You know what I mean? So that's me from like 12, 13 years ago. I'm gonna I'm actually going to include a bunch of like vocal samples of my own like little things that I've done over the years. So we'll have some of those vocal samples in this kit as well. All right, well, I guess that's pretty much the live stream for now. Thank you guys who watched, and I'll be back with more of this probably in about a week. Cool.